Rise and shine. Maybe not shine, but wake up, Seminole fans. It is game day. Florida State versus USF. 11:30 on ESPN, or you can come right here to Doak Campbell Stadium. I'm Lane Hurt along with Jonathan Shalacy. Like we said, early start, 11:30, so ESPN can get to that fabulous U.S. Open final.
With no Serena.
With no Serena, but still a unique starting time.
Yes.
Talking to the players this week, what did you gather from them about starting at such a unique time?
Well, they're not used to eating so early. I mean, that's the biggest thing. You got to wake up, you eat at 7:30. I mean, you're not used to that. Usually the earliest you've played is noon, but that hasn't been a while for this team. I mean, we're used to 8 o'clock games, so this team really isn't ready for an 8. I mean, they're ready for it, but they're not used to an 11:30 start.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out. Whoever comes out sharpest might have an edge early. Let's talk Florida State's offense. Over 600 yards of total offense last week. Everett Golson, fabulous in his debut. The running game, fabulous in their debut. What do you expect today?
I think a lot of run, especially with this weather. I mean, it's going to be a slick ball. The easiest thing is just to put it in the hands of Dalvin Cook and Mario Penner, just pound the ball. Obviously, they're going to try to throw the ball often too, but I think you really got to watch this run game today, especially with the rain.
Yeah, it was interesting. I was thinking before the game, will they go with the same type of game plan with this weather? I think you almost have to run to set up the pass, and that gives you the opportunity, the best opportunity to succeed and not turn the ball over. On the other side, you have the defense, played very well last week as well. They're going to be facing a dual threat quarterback in Quentin Flowers, Marlon Mack, the running back. What do you expect to see from the defense?
I want to see this defensive line stand. I mean, George Newberry stepped up last game. Can he have another big game this one? You got to stop Mack, the running back. If they're able to do that, I think Florida State's going to be very successful today.
I would agree. USF has to run the ball to throw the ball. If you can slow down Mack, put him in 3rd and long, you can have those opportunities to let those defensive linemen pin their ears back. I'm like you, Jonathan. I'm interested to see, can those guys who had big games last week repeat the process? All right, game 2 of the season. Still a lot of unknowns for everybody in college football. What are you looking for from Florida State today?
Special teams. You got to. I mean, that was the one downfall in the last game. You know, Roberto Aguayo kicks 2 out of bounds. Kason Beatty didn't have his greatest game, and we couldn't return punts that well either. So can they clean that up in this game? I think that's the biggest thing I want to see.
You know, I was going to say something else before seeing the weather today, but for me, it's turnovers. Florida State didn't turn the ball over last week, but now we've got a wet ball, a wet field. Can Florida State take care of the ball? What's the greatest way for an underdog to get in a game? Is the other team turns the ball over. Florida State needs to hold on to the ball if they're going to win this game.
Oh, I totally agree. I mean, we saw it when we had weather like this against Jacksonville State a while back. But yeah, you're absolutely right. If you don't turn the ball over, it should be a pretty easy one for Florida State.
It's going to be a wet one, but Florida State, the Seminoles need your support. Get in the stands, fans. And of course, Seminoles.com has everything you need before, during, and after the game. Facebook, Twitter updates throughout, Snapchat as well, Seminoles_com. And of course, we'll have video highlights and post-game reaction from players and coaches. And then of course, senior writer Tim Lenefelt will have all your analysis as well, as Florida State takes on USF at 11:30 a.m. That'll wrap it up for us. Get inside Doak Campbell Stadium. Go Noles.